Hey everyone! Today, I will be exploring the humble city of Mount Dora. Wow! Is this the video you've been waiting for? Mount Dora is a city just a little outside of where I live. Pretty much my entire time living here in Florida so far, I haven't really explored outside of the own city that I live in which there isn't really much to do. I haven't really gotten around, haven't really gotten the Florida experience. A lot of my coworkers are from here, so I wanted to explore the place for myself. See what Mount Dora is really all about, and hopefully have some fun experiencing some new Florida things. Hi, it's me, Brandon from the future, once again. What's that word called? I do make an appearance in many of my videos. I felt like I needed to clarify a little bit about Mount Dora. This is not downtown Orlando. This is not Miami. Don't be expecting some cool, crazy city with skyscrapers and city life, because this is just little teeny town Mount Dora. I don't really know how much there is to do here. Don't really know how exciting the city really will be, but I love watching people on YouTube doing very typically mundane things, but then relishing in the simplicity. I also went into this hotel to film this because it's really windy outside and I'm scared I'm gonna get kicked out. There's like different buildings of the hotel. I was just in that one and I was filming something just like this. A housekeeper was vacuuming down the hall. I heard the vacuum stop. They peeked their head out and looked at me. I immediately left the building. I think they were gonna kick me out. So then I just went into this building. No housekeeper in here to stop me. It was really scary. If I got kicked out, I feel like I'd start crying. So let's just get started. I hope I see Dora the Explorer. This was my breakfast. I had a crab cake burger with fries. The fries were honestly the star of the show. They were so crispy. Did you hear me eat the fry? And you could hear the crunch all the way from my mouth. I actually ended up eating at the hotel. I had this really cool little tea place that I found on the interweb. I was walking around the town, passing by all of these different shops and restaurants, trying to find this tea place. They serve you a whole teapot and you get pastries, sandwiches, breads. I've always wanted to try a cool tea place like that, and this was supposed to be my big moment. So I'm looking around. I'm like, I think I'm in the right spot. Where's this tea place? And I realize it's actually no longer in existence. I'm standing right by where it used to be, but now it's an empty building in which construction is being done. I look it up. Apparently it closed 2 weeks ago. So that's really sad. Maybe I should have come to Mount Dora 2 weeks ago. But also, maybe it actually was a really bad tea place. Maybe that's why it shut down. And so I actually was meant to not go there and go to the hotel instead. I don't even know why I went to the hotel out of my other options, because I really feel like that is not a very good representation on this town's local cuisine. Anyways, I brought my journal with me because I figured I'm gonna be eating alone. I got some time to kill. I'm not chatting it up with the people I'm eating with because I'm not eating with anyone. So I was really writing a lot in my journal. I wrote 4 whole pages, which is more than I ever write. Usually I stop pretty soon because either my hand gets tired or I get frustrated because I can't write as fast as I can think. It's just a lot of work sometimes. And I actually forgot my debit card. I realized that when I was supposed to give it to the waiter, and I was like, I'm so used to paying with my phone nowadays. How am I supposed to pay you? I ended up just writing my debit card number on a piece of paper, and she checked me out at the bar. And I'm actually now realizing I never got that piece of paper back. Hopefully they don't steal my money. If they do though, there's not much to take, so hopefully they take someone else's. Guys, I'm like in a rainforest right now. Do you see that? Or I'm in like some murky swamp. I found this trail that leads through this little jungle, and then it like goes over the water over there. It was really pretty. Luckily there's no one around, so I can have this little gazebo all to myself and I can film as I please. I I got this eggnog latte keto-friendly donut. Apparently, it has like no sugar, no gluten, and maybe no dairy. So I don't really know what it has inside. But I hope it's good because the eggnog donut sounds delicious. It smells like bubblegum. It tastes like bubblegum. It was $5. That's too expensive. For a $5 donut, I'm expecting something mind-blowing, not bubblegum. I'm in kind of a rush. I started my day at 10:45 is when I got here. So I gotta hurry all my activities. I have a boat ride in like 40 minutes that I have to go to. I don't know why I said have to go to, as if this boat ride is like a chore, something that I don't want to go to, but I have to. I actually retract my choice of words. And I mean to say that I have the most amazing opportunity to go to. Not, I have to go to this boat tour. This sucks. I think that's gonna be cool. I was looking up things to do in Mount Dora. I saw these boat tours. It goes through some sort of canal and we get to see potentially alligators and birds. We're just gonna have a great time. I'm so excited for this boat ride. That's gonna be like the most Florida thing I've ever done. I might see a gator. Oh boy, that's crazy.
You see his blue beak? Part of this is going to be
Time we have to make sure there's not a...
Look at how many grapes. Now this bird that did cover for stability. Now you'll notice they were also a year and a half old.
No way out.
Eustis is the city. Alligator breeding off the end of their.
Hey, I'm in this bathroom. There's the toilet. I just got back from my boat tour. It was so cool. The captain and then the other worker there were so nice. They had such good jokes. And they were just really good at narrating, telling us about the nature. 10 out of 10 recommend Mount Dora boat tours. Don't really know how many people watching this are in Mount Dora. Unfortunately, did not see alligators or turtles or otters. But I guess it's too cold outside today and they're like warmer in the water than they are outside of the water, which I don't understand. I feel like the water would be a little chillier. I don't know. I do not live in the canal. I learned that a canal is man-made and a river is natural. It was very educational. I saw great blue herons, egrets, ravens. I had to ask for the code to use this bathroom. It's literally 0123. It's 4 p.m. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe go out to eat again. I feel like I'm buying so much food. Do I really need all of this? Probably not, but it's something to do and I gotta taste the local cuisine. I'm at Sunset Park and it really is sunset. I thought this was gonna be a little bit bigger. I found it online and I thought it was gonna be like on the lake because that makes the most sense. So then the sunset is on the horizon. It's just a little street corner. Like it's just this little block. I spent more money. I bought this $10 chocolate cake. Yeah, this better be good. It was like from a specialty chocolate store. On one side of this little building was where they were selling the stuff. And on the other side was where the guy was making it. And there's a big window. I could have watched him if I wanted to. The cashier was like, yeah, that's my husband. We just moved here from Puerto Rico. He specializes in chocolate desserts. So we got our chocolate shop. It looks very fancy. Ooh, there's some cream in there. That looks so good. That's really good. This is like one of the best chocolate treats I ever had. And the bottom is like a delicious crispy cracker. A wafer is the word I was looking for. I actually had to leave Mount Dora earlier than I wanted. I had to be home by 6 for a commitment later on in the night. I actually talked about said commitment earlier in the video. I had a whole little spiel about it, but I realized this is not Mount Dora vibes. This is not cozy little town next to a lake, peaceful day with nature vibes. So I cut it all out, and you can just live in forever mystery of why I had to be home early, and unfortunately could not experience the nightlife of the city. You'll never know what I did. I'm never gonna freaking tell you. That was such a pointless story. Literally no one cares why I had to go home early. I only put that in because I figured maybe some people are wondering, Brandon, we didn't even get to see the nightlife of Mount Dora. You totally robbed us of this footage. That's why I left it in. Please don't judge me for it. Oh, baby. The time has come to bid farewell to little Miss Mount Dora. Very likely will never return. This is because, spoiler alert, I'm moving back to Oregon next month. You heard it here first. My time in Florida was very, very short-lived. More on that in a different video. Mount Dora did not disappoint. She showed us many things. The beauty of the canal, the deliciousness of Puerto Rican chocolate, and that, you know, in some parts of the state, Florida can be very pretty, very romantic, and beautiful. This city is not like the one that I live in Florida. There's definitely a lot more to do here, and there's like a really cozy vibe. There's a lot of nature. It feels like I'm at a Hawaii resort. I would literally compare this to Hawaii. You have this beautiful lake. You got this beautiful nature all around. I like how it's a little bit hilly. It's not completely flat. So I just don't feel like I'm stuck in an eternal abyss. And it literally also feels like I'm living in Where the Crawdads Sing. When I was on that canal and I was in that jungle, and when I was at that lighthouse just now, I felt like Kaya. If you read the book or watched the movie Where the Crawdads Sing, it felt like I was a little marsh girl in North Carolina, just taking it all in. This was a great trip. I had a blast. Even the view from the car sunroof is beautiful. Look at that. And you see that little lighthouse that I was just at, not that lady, that lighthouse. It is very, very teeny. It's like very small. I don't even think that's functional. That is the biggest, the most popular, tallest lighthouse in all of Mount Dora. It may be the only one, but she shines nevertheless, both literally and figuratively. This ends today's video. I hope you loved it. I had so much fun exploring the little city of Mount Dora. Opened my eyes to what the world of Florida really has to offer. I really connected with nature today. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, message, notification. Like this video, share with your friends, and if you don't share this with 5 of your closest friends, and a little girl will creep in your room tonight, and she will nibble on your little toes, and you say, oh my goodness, why is this little creepy girl nibbling on my toes? You get really scared and you scream, and then the little girl says, oh, these toes are so nummy yummy. I wish I could have this little treat every night. And you say, oh my gosh, I actually feel bad. Here, have my toes. So then you chop off your toes,